So over the years, especially as a homeowner, I have gathered up a lot of documentation and paperwork. And when I sat down and sort of tried to reset my home life a little bit in January 2020 by reading David Allen's excellent Getting Things Done, I realised that actually there's only a very small percentage of things, of paperwork documents that actually need to be the originals. You know, birth certificate, if you've got a marriage certificate, degree certificates, any, manuals for your house that you might want to give to the next homeowners, things like that. And lots of documents we get in the post that really don't need to be the originals. So I managed to kind of be quite brutal with it and realize what things really didn't need to be the originals. And I went ahead and got rid of and recycled all the ones that didn't need to be originals after saving them. So today I want to talk about the process of not how I reduced the paperwork down to fit in one folder, because as I said, that was just a case of, do I really need the original of this? Yes or no? If it's no, recycle. Well, document and then recycle. But, I want to show you what the process is now, where I still get some paperwork in the post. So it might be when you get a new job, you might get your pension information letter through the post. I also get an annual mortgage summary statement from my mortgage provider. So that's the kind of paperwork that hasn't gone paperless yet and you're still getting the post. And so there's still some things that you need to save but don't need the originals. So let me show you how I do it. So here we are on my phone screen and my daily productivity folder where I have my Adobe Scan app. So Adobe Scan is a completely free app, you too can get it. And if we go back to, we've got the home page here, we can click the photo button to take a picture. So what it will do is it will start looking for documents. So we can just scan my, we'll pretend this is a letter I've received in the post, but obviously, of course, it's just my Talk to Me in Korean book, but same rule applies. Adobe Scan automatically detects the edges and then takes a picture. So you can click continue. If we're happy that that's the only picture we want to take, we can go ahead and click into it. We can change the name of it. So this might be talk, you might want to save it. So Talk to Me in Korean. Rename it. Then we can share it. So we can click Save PDF first of all. And there's multiple ways to share it, but what we want to do, of course, is we want to click the share button, share a copy, and then the app that we're going to use to share a copy is going to, of course, be Notion. So in Notion, I have something called Life Documents in my workspace, and that's where I save things of importance. So we can call this Talk to Me in Korean Level 1. Click Save, and what that'll do is that'll go ahead and save it. If we load back into Notion, you'll see here we've got a list of live documents with tags, and Talk to Me in Korean should be there. Yep, there we are. So it's in there. I can then process it. So I can apply tags to it. So this is none of the above, but that's just because obviously I wouldn't normally save anything in this category. But you can create tags for whatever applies to you, and then the PDF is embedded. So you can literally open it up when you want to look at it. It's broken for some reason, but if not, you can save the PDF to your phone if you like and then embed it. It's entirely up to you. But yeah, just like that, I now have a version of this document that I can refer to in future when I want to do something. There you have it, friends. That is how I very quickly scan documents that I receive in the post, add them to my Live Documents page database in Notion, and apply tags to it. The tags, of course, are super helpful because if you want to start filtering by things, obviously I've only got a limited number of documents in there because most of my stuff is paperless now. But if you've got a lot of documents, if you want to find something specific, you can either search for it or use the tags, which can be super helpful. So, onwards. Let's now talk about April. So, by no means least, I officially announced that April will be Active April. So I've got an iPhone like a lot of people, and even I think iPad users, it's the same. On the fitness app on the phone, you can have the ability to do Apple Fitness Plus. But what's really great is that Apple Fitness Plus, you can actually get a whole 1 month free trial. So what I've done is I have unlocked a free trial for Apple Fitness Plus, and I will be doing, sort of three times a week. I'll be doing an Apple Fitness Plus class on top of what I already do with my personal trainer. Now, I've got a folding bike at home, so I'll definitely be doing cycling classes. Maybe doing HIIT, bodyweight HIIT, so who knows. But it's very exciting, and I won't necessarily log my workouts because it's not flattering to watch me exercise for 30 minutes. But I'll do some regular check-ins that I'll kind of put together in one big montage about how I'm finding it. But I'm just looking forward to doing it. Now, of course, it's not I'm not doing it every single day. I think every single day fitness challenges is quite a commitment. It's important to take days to rest. Certainly during March for March, spoiler alert, I did find out last week that I have a chest infection. So I was actually doing March for March with a chest infection. So towards the end, when I decided I ought to go and see a doctor, was because March for March was starting to take its toll. So, I'm mostly better, but I'm still on antibiotics at time of filming. So we're not going to go too crazy. We're just going to focus on, a healthy number of classes a week and see what we think of Apple Fitness Plus. Maybe you too want to try Apple Fitness Plus or come on the journey with me. It's entirely up to you. If you've got any experience of Apple Fitness Plus or any classes that you highly recommend that don't need a load of equipment I might not have, drop them in the comments below and we can all get fit together. Bye, friends.